Back again with another edition of Litter Media Live, a special edition today. We're going to be talking about Oktoberfest in downtown Chillicothe. Tiffany Baldwin is with us from downtown Chillicothe, Ohio. And you can learn more about this event on their Facebook page. Details about that in a bit, but first this from Classic Brands.
If you can't give true love to me, I'll understand. Just
It's only worth it if you enjoy it. Michelob Ultra.
October brings back, along with the German heritage that many people here in the Chillicothe area have, Oktoberfest. And October 7th is the date for this event.
It is. Normally in the past, we've actually had it in September. But that's when Oktoberfest starts.
Mm-hmm.
So this year we are, and we were questioned a lot about that.
Really?
Yeah, so we had to explain why. But now here we are. We're doing it in October as we did last year. So the 7th is the date for this year.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
This is where the Lederhosen starts to make its appearance and everything else.
That and the dirndl, or however you say it. I think it's dirndl is how you say it. Yes, the male and the female costume. Yes.
This takes place right downtown in the whole Dora section, or where exactly?
So it'll be on East 2nd Street, basically in between the alley at Majestic to Paint Street.
All right, so where most of the other activities take place
Correct.
during the year.
Yes.
Okay. The cool thing about this, you were telling me about Poorhouse, it gives them the opportunity to really just tap right there on the sidewalk.
Right, absolutely. So every year, this is our fourth year of Oktoberfest because we had to sit out 1 year because of COVID. So this is our fourth year, and Poorhouse has been our major beer sponsor every year because of just what you said. He can come out onto his sidewalk and pour his beer right there because it's part of his boundary or where he can serve from. And so then we can utilize the Dora, and other businesses can participate by offering special drinks that can lure people into their establishment, and then they can come into the event. Whereas if you have an F permit, it prohibits that. You can't come into an F permit boundary with somebody else's alcohol. So, yeah, it makes it nice.
Now, there's plenty of contests and all sorts of things. It is a family fun event as well.
It is, and I want to stress that. So even though there is a lot of beer, and some of the contests are centered around beer, which we'll talk about here in a minute, we do want to encourage families to bring their children down. Because this year, as I was mentioning to you earlier, we're starting off with something new, which is our wiener dog races. So I think the kids will certainly love that. And as of yesterday, I heard we have 40 dogs registered.
Dozens of dachshunds will be there.
Dozens, for sure. So, and we'll have also face painting available for the kids. Flossie's will be there, and she'll be spinning her cotton candy and popcorn, and different things like that. So definitely bring the kids, and if you don't like the alcohol portion of it, come early and then leave earlier before it kind of gets a little bit more rowdy.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. My buddy DJ Hazel's going to be there, and she's going to be spinning some, well, I would say spinning wax, but she plays everything off the hard drive now, I think.
Everything, right. Yeah, so she'll start us off, and she'll be playing from 4 to 7, and then have some great music. And it's not all German music. It's just music that is fun and entertaining and hip and local and relevant to our time right now. So she will throw in, obviously, some German polka music and different things like that. But, yeah. And then after Hazel, we'll have Malgi Run, and they're going to play from 7 to 10.
Mm-hmm. Now, will they be playing some polka music?
Yes.
Is that right? Okay.
Yep. So we'll see what they come up with. We told them basically we'll let you do your thing. You know where we're coming from, what kind of an event it is, and we just kind of hand it over.
So watch out. If you like Frankie Yankovic, certainly you may like this. Might be an accordion pop out for some polka music. This event, as you mentioned, is 4 years now in the making. What's been the response to this? A lot of folks have poured themselves down into downtown Chillicothe?
Yes, absolutely. And every year it gets bigger. So we really think the element of the wiener dog races is going to make it even larger this year. So that's what we're hopeful of. And this year we're doing a little bit more. We're trying to definitely spotlight our local brick and mortars as far as providing the food for the event. So we're making it very attractive for them to be able to come down and provide the food for the event. So we have 4 or 5 local brick and mortars that will provide the food.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
On the Wiener Dog races for a moment, where is the racetrack? Is it right there on 2nd Street?
It's in the Majestic Courtyard.
In the Majestic
So
Courtyard.
we can kind of
Very
keep the
good.
dogs a little
Okay.
corralled in that area.
Yeah, so
in case
they
they get
don't.
loose.
Right, because it's all fenced in right there. So I like that idea.
Right. So we'll actually, if by chance any of the people who have already registered are hearing this, we'll actually have them enter through the Majestic parking lot, which is at the back of the courtyard by the alley. So that will be where the entry gate is, starting at 3 o'clock for them.
So they're on the north side.
Correct.
There, which would be between Water and 2nd Street.
Yes.
So, okay, very good. Is this a ticketed event? Or
It
no?
is.
It is.
So it is $5 to get in, or $3 if you come dressed in your lederhosen and dirndl.
This counts for the dress.
That's right.
And that's to encourage people to participate in the dress contest, too,
Absolutely.
I'm sure.
Right.
So the other contests will be taking place. I understand there'll be some chugging. There will be some stein holding. I'm going to guess the weight of the stein, plus they'll probably have beverage in it, and then you have to hold the...
Absolutely. Yes. So the poorhouse will provide the stein, obviously at a cost. So you have to enter, pay for your beer, pay for your stein in order to participate in the contest. So it's a 1 liter glass stein, what we've had every year, and what multiple places use the same exact stein. So they fill it up with beer, and whoever can hold their arm out the longest. And there are strict rules because this is our 2nd year that we're actually a qualifying venue for the state championship, which is the following week in Cincinnati. So
my.
we have a male and a female contest, and so the top male and the top female, whoever wins, will go to Cincinnati or have the opportunity, if they want to go to Cincinnati and compete with all the other people that have been at qualifying venues.
And you have a whole week for your arm to recover.
I mean,
guess.
you can't drop it, you can't bend it, you can't spill it. I mean, and Lori Graves is our MC again this year, and she did it. She did this last year, and she had some people help her because you've got some rules that you have to follow. It's pretty,
Rules to follow, and I'm sure it's not one of these 30-second contests.
no, it's not.
Wow.
You'll be surprised.
And Lori can fill time,
Right.
believe me.
Exactly.
And I got to think that some of the things she might say might lead to some spilling of the beverage
Right?
as well.
Have them start laughing for sure. Yes, she's good at that.
This, again, takes place on October 7th. And what time, again, does everything start?
It starts at 4.
At 4.
So basically, it'll start with the Wiener Dog races, and that'll be between 4 and 6. But people can come and start having beer and listening to music and eating, enjoying themselves, starting at 4.
Now, I know when I've been to the poorhouse, Ben Daughters has allowed me to supplant this with root beer. And is it possible that there would be some root beer chugging going on as well?
I don't know. We've never had anybody ask.
I'd like to see if that might be a
Right.
stipulation there.
It may. I'll have to ask Ben that.
Because I don't know if root beer is any heavier than regular beer.
I don't either.
So
Maybe we should try that before the event.
have to check that out. Again, October 7th, right downtown, $5 to get in. But if you have some German wear, make sure you wear that and you get a $2 discount.
That's right.
Anything we've missed?
Nope, I think you've hit it all. Oh, one other contest, yodeling. Don't forget.
Yodeling.
So that's the very last one because we feel like as the evening goes, it gets more interesting
Oh, yeah.
to end it with yodeling. So get your vocal cords prepared.
And those who live downtown will appreciate that as well, I'm sure.
Maybe not. That's it. That's all I wanted to add.
Fantastic. Tiffany Baldwin, again, get more details on the Downtown Chillicothe, Ohio Facebook page, and we'll share that for you as well here on our Facebook page. Thank you for stopping in.
Thank you for having me.
And we'll be back in just a moment with another edition of Litter Media Live.